Hi everyone, this is Candace Maxwell with Addict TV. I'm here at Broadway Dance Center with choreographer and dancer extraordinaire, teacher, everything, Chuck Maldonado.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for agreeing to talk to us, and I'm excited to just hear the backdrop of your story. How did you start dancing?
Wow, you know, everybody always asks me that. It's crazy because I had no intentions in being a dancer. I actually went to college. I graduated from North Carolina A&T State University, and I went to graduate school and I became a high school teacher. So I did the whole thing, and I did it all in Atlanta. So I taught in DeKalb County school system.
Yes.
And then I started realizing that, hey, you know, this is something I've done here and there, and I really love it. I was fortunate enough to meet Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC.
Okay.
And she kind of gave me my start and said, hey, I think you should think about pursuing this because I think you're really good at it. I'm like, really? And she said, yeah, you should do it. I'm like, well, if you think I'm good enough and you're part of TLC and you're successful, I'm going to step out in faith and believe that I can do it too. And that's how I started.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, what inspired you? You always danced, you said before, like it was just something that you've always done.
Yeah.
So, I guess what inspired you and what still inspires you to dance?
You know what? I love dancing. Well, first of all, it keeps you young and healthy and fit. But I just love moving to music. I love being able to give back. And now as a choreographer, I love to inspire and give hope to younger dancers. And this is a great thing to be able to, you know, have a job for a friend or someone who really needs it and be able to give them that, you know, that job that they really always want, that dream job, that movie, that video, that artist that they've always wanted to work with. And that inspires me each and every day. Of course, my family does too.
Okay.
You know, they, I keep moving forward because I know that the more I do, you know, the better I become, then the more I can help them as well.
Yeah.
So that's always a motivation for me.
Okay, nice. Well, that's really, like, for me, it's shocking. Like, you went to college, you went to grad school, and then it was just such a shift. So what was that shift like from going from a teacher to wanting to be a choreographer? Like, did you struggle with that decision? I know you said Left Eye helped inspire you to move forward with that, but what was that like for you? Like,
yeah, it was definitely different for me because I was used to getting a paycheck every 2 weeks and being a high school teacher. I had benefits, and now I was stepping into a whole complete different foreign world that I've never been a part of. I'm not going to say that it was always easy or never easy.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was extremely hard because my funds started depleting, and the good things that I had, not only great family, but also had Lisa who had my back, and she pretty much helped me with my bills until I made it. So that was very, you know, unusual and great and very humbling of her to be able to say, hey, don't worry about it. If you need a bill paid, I got you. I really believe in you that much that that you're gonna make it. And then she said my group Blaque at the time, BLAQUE, was coming out. Remember Blaque?
Yes.
They're gonna be coming out and they're gonna be a hit, and I'm gonna definitely make you the choreographer of my group.
Okay.
And she did. She kept her promise. And as soon as Blaque came out, not only was I the choreographer, I also danced. And since I had a degree in teaching, I was also the touring tutor for the girls.
Because they're younger.
Because they were younger at the time.
Wow,
So I had 3 jobs. So I went from, you know, having this, you know, to now I'm like on top of the world with 3 jobs and loving what I love to do because I'm still able to use my education and then still dance and choreograph. I did both.
You absolutely, like, lucked out. You, like, knocked it out of the
you know,
ballpark.
I feel like it, you know, it was meant to be.
Okay.
It was meant to be.
That's awesome. So I see your standpoint is just amazing. You had an amazing supporter and friend who just believed in you and pushed you. What would you suggest for other people who are trying to make a transition maybe into choreography or dance and had another career previously?
if you want to be a choreographer, I would definitely recommend young dancers to take all the classes you can, be as diverse as you can, learn and go to those auditions, dance, get that experience, maybe ask a choreographer if you can be an assistant, learn from them, and then move on to the next level, which is choreography. I know that a lot of people want to just jump right into it. They go to their first dance audition, they're disappointed because this is a very, it's a very image-driven industry, and it's a very disappointing industry sometimes, and there's a lot of rejection, and I get it. So they want to just create their own jobs by choreographing, but I think that you'll just be that much better of a choreographer if you just take those steps, be patient, have faith, and understand and know that there's a time for everything.
Yes.
So.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
So throughout your career, what has been just a standout job, people to work with, just your favorites off the top?
Wow, as a dancer, I was blessed. Like I said, I wanted to do it where I had the opportunity to dance, from everybody from Usher to your Chris Browns to your Missy Elliott's to your Pink, whatever. I just wanted to dance and be the best dancer that I could be. I think I can't say what my dream job for me, and this is when I realized that I love TV and film, is when I was asked in 2006 to choreograph the movie Stomp the Yard. That was like my first real big choreography job where I felt like, okay, I've been dancing for this long. I'm gonna step out on faith and believe that this is my time. And it was something that was kind of unique because you had to not only be a hip hop dancer, but you had to be a stepper. You had to understand historically Black college life, which I graduated from a Black university. I graduated from North Carolina A&T State University.
Nice.
And then you also have to understand the lifestyle of fraternities and sororities at a Black college and university. And I pledged Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. So I'm also a part of a, African American fraternity, which I said, wow, this is like custom made for me.
Yes.
It was tailored for me, and I think that was that one job that I have to say that took me to the next level, that I enjoyed the most because I was in my, I was just in my,
your element.
That was my element.
Yeah.
That was what I grew up doing. That's what I knew. And I said, you know what, God, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm grateful for it. And I have to say that definitely was that one job that I loved, that I admire, and that I'm grateful for because it allowed me to move on to the next step in my career.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's for you is for you.
What's
I love
for me is
that.
for
That's
me.
exactly what that sounded like. It was just, you said it was custom made for you. So
it was.
perfect.
And me being obedient and just patient and understanding that my time is going to come paid off. I wasn't trying to rush to get to LA and be a big time choreographer. It took 6 years of dancing before I was even offered a job as a choreographer. And even before that, I was assisting people like Hi-Hat, Jamal and Rosero's choreographers. I was just assisting a lot of choreographers, and I would do it for free.
Wow.
Because I wanted to learn. My biggest thing is I want to learn. I want to be the best me that I can be. How can I be the best me that I can be? And I would write down goals, and every year I would write out everything that I wanted to do for that year.
Okay.
And I would make sure every time that I did it, I checked it off. And I kept doing that. And now, I have this little book, I call it my gratitude book, and every day I write things that I'm grateful for every day. Because I feel that if you're not grateful for what you have today, then there's no way that you can handle what you're going to get tomorrow. So once you are grateful for what you have, that's the point in your life where God is able to provide and give you the next big thing. If you're not happy with what you have now, you're never going to get, you ever met those people, they're just not happy with anything.
Yeah.
You have to be grateful. And I made it a point to be grateful each and every day for everything. Just to be here with you, I'm grateful. To be teaching at Broadway Dance Center is amazing. I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you so much. You're so inspirational.
Oh, thank you.
I have one last question for you. Any new upcoming projects, anything you're working on that you can tell us about?
Well, like I said, I do mostly TV and film.
Okay.
My new movie, Step Up 4, is coming out on July 27th. I was one of the choreographers on that movie,
Okay.
so everybody look forward to seeing that.
I can't wait.
I also choreographed a movie for Nickelodeon called Big Time Movie that also comes out this year as well.
Wow.
So I'm happy for that, and just you know what, I'm taking the next step, and I'm hoping that producing will be my next step. Right now, me and Wayne Brady are business partners, and we're pitching shows, and trying to also now create TV shows for young people.
Nice.
You know, so
Yeah. Really
hopefully,
cool.
you know, those are my next projects. And of course, I'm still choreographing and I'm teaching in LA,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm still working a lot with Nickelodeon. And there's a tour right now for a preschool tour called Fresh Beat Band. Fresh Beat Band is a TV show as well, and I just finished choreographing that, and that's on tour right now all over the country, and they have sold out venues. So if you can't get tickets, so if you have a 2, 3, 5-year-old, you can't go now if you don't have it already. But I mean, it's a blessing to be a part of that too.
Wow, you sound busy. You're doing a lot.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it going.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Show New York some love. Come back.
I will.
Everybody's
I love New York.
excited about your classes. People are already here, so.
Oh, thank you, thank
Come
you.
back to New York. Come back to Broadway Dance Center.
I will.
Come back. Talk to Rhythmatic. We love
Yes.
having you. Thank you so
I will
much.
definitely do that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Chuck. Awesome.